Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. Hope it finds you well. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is to give you some tips and tricks to increase your online revenue, your traffic, increase your leads, increase your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website and see if we could outrank them to get on that first page of Google to get in front of consumers' eyes. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Whatever I talk about here, you can definitely use that on your own website. But if you want to talk about that or anything further, please feel free to reach out. Either way, if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this actual video, that helps me get better at making these. All right, so let's get started. So first off, in content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, in your website, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. Obviously you guys do a nice job on your website, very nice, very impressed on your website. You have good content on there. But you can do some things on the back end, and we'll see why you're not ranking on the first page of Google in some of your services and areas. So speaking of Google, this one, I know you serve Riverside, California. Plumbing services is what I picked. I know you do a wide range of services, but this is just one I picked. And if I was a consumer, here's what comes up. A lot of times there's ads. Ads are hit or miss. There you are right there. So ads, some people skip ads. Sometimes they don't, but they're definitely a good investment to have. So good job on the ads. The map pack here, this is citations. I'll talk more about that in a minute. And then we call these organics. We feel this is most important in the search volume. So the goal is you want to be on the first page of any kind of service you provide or area you provide in. I know you guys have a wide range of areas you provide in as well. So you want to be on that first page right in the front of the eyes of consumers. So as you can see, you're not on the first page, but you have a beautiful website. There's no reason why you shouldn't be. And we'll do a deep dive of what you could do to get on this first page, especially when you're talking about plumbing services, Riverside, California. You might have heard that saying, a good place to hide a dead body. It's on page 2 or 3 of Google. People just don't click here to continue for a service or product. So you want to be right on that first page. So here's your top competitor with plumbing services in Riverside, California. It's Big John's Plumbing. I'll compare your website to his. So this is a tool we use. It's called Ahrefs. It's how we break down websites, do a deep dive in websites. And here's your URL right here. Here's your numbers. You actually have some pretty good numbers. So right now you're using 84 keywords. That's one thing I would focus on, is just increasing your keywords, some buyer intent keywords on your website. And you want to have more bang for your buck with volume. So you want to have high volume keywords. So definitely keep the ones you have in there. Some websites, they use up to 400, 500 keywords, but think of all those buyer intent keywords, plumbing services, plumbing repair, everything you guys do, all the service areas you provide, you could put those in your website to increase your search volume with Google. And just comparing that to your local competitors, and here's Big John's Plumbing, pretty decent website too, but his numbers I think is beatable and outrankable. And here's his number. So he's using more keywords than you, and that's why he's having some more search volume. Maybe that's why he's number one. Like here's a big one. I'm not sure if that's on your website. We can do a comparison later. But Plumbers Riverside, that's a high volume keyword. So you could take some of these keywords that don't apply to him, that apply to anybody with buyer intent service, and just put them on your website, and you get close to outranking him. So definitely think about upping your keywords on your website. Next is backlinks. So I'll go back to your analytics here. So backlinks is anywhere where you find one website linking to another website. So these act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. So think of it as like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keeping this in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. So it's important to have other plumbing services, HVAC services, draining services, websites linking back to you. That gives you trust power with Google. So you guys have 299 backlinks with 187 different reference domains. Good start there, solid number. And comparing that to your local competitor, we'll go back to Big John's here. He has 198 backlinks, 13 reference domains. So you're actually dominating him in the backlinks. But I would just check your backlinks, make sure they're relevant, and also up your keywords, get closer to him, and you want to get close to this traffic. So he has 697 traffic compared to yours, 138. So I would definitely check your backlinks, see if they're relevant, make sure your backlinks are strong. And then finally, there's citations. So citations is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly as your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So the goal is to be in the top 3 or 4. Here's 4 here. Sometimes it's only 3. Much like page 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click here to find more services. So you want to be right in front of consumers. And to be on that map pack, citations include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, and hundreds of others you may have heard of. Also, social media accounts are great too. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you could outrank them and be above them in the citations. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at and why that's worth it, being ranked here and down here. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that will generate some pretty decent revenue for you. Also, there's many other keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video to help you with start generating those online leads. But if you find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I could help you with more information. I could talk about your goals. I could do research, find out exactly what's realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a few lines of feedback, that'll help me out making these videos better for local businesses. Again, my name is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. I hope it's helpful. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.